Hello, everybody. My voice is weird on these recordings. I'm sure of it. Welcome to this session. We've got the incredible. She's got Rose, but Roseanna Ball. Some of you that have been doing my Udemys, you will recognize her as the one that does my music that I talk about. And she has actually now got a Patreon set up, haven't you? So people can really follow you now and subscribe to you. So I'm going to chat to Rose. Some of you also know she is in the family. Wow, she's in the family. She's my daughter-in-law. So I'm really privileged to have her as my daughter-in-law. And today we're going to do a little bit of, she's going to do a bit of singing of Winter Wonderland. But before we get to that point, I've got to ask her the classic question. What does Christmas mean for you, Rose? And I'm going to put my elf hat on a minute. What does Christmas mean?
Go for it. I appreciate the elf hat. That's cool. I got my little elf ears going. I love Christmas. It's family time for me, very much so. It always was in my family. I mean, obviously, as you know, mine have passed on, but I've got this new family now. I've got your family.
Crazy family.
It's lovely. But I brought up my sleigh bell that my nan gave me because I thought you got to see this. It's so old. It's black. It's so old, and it probably won't focus. But listen to that.
That's a sleigh bell.
I think she got that from when she was a kid off of an actual sleigh and it's been passed down. But yeah, no, I'm a sucker for Christmas because I love that feeling, when you're all together. You don't really need the presents, you just need each other and to just have a laugh, play some games, eat too
Yeah.
much, be silly,
Yeah.
and craft stuff too. So I also brought up Snowy because Ben loves Snowy. He finds this hilarious. I made this from a sock when I was, I don't know, 10 or 11.
Yeah.
I think there's a tin can on the top to make the top hat and some old tights and a nice little feather there too.
I hope Nina Spolo is watching this because Nina loves like needle felting and that
Oh, brilliant.
yeah, she
That's
loves making
cool.
things. She's made some things and she's doing some courses on how to make little needle,
Oh,
felt.
that's so cool. Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah, on Teachable, I think, or something she might
Yeah,
say. But
I
yeah,
love
I
that.
yeah, I love that. And we love to play silly games, don't we, as a family? And
Oh, yeah.
and sometimes people fall out, some people walk out. Well,
It
that's part of Christmas, isn't it?
is what it's about. Yeah.
It's
Making
part of
memories.
Christmas. Brilliant. So how are you spending Christmas this year? And it's actually not with me, the actual Christmas day. How are you spending Christmas this year?
So this year we're going back up to Scotland. We did it a couple years back, and then lockdown happened, and we craved it massively just to get into the wide open spaces. So we're going back up to Scotland. We're going to stay in a nice cabin with a hot tub, and then we're going to travel up to the mountains, hopefully on Christmas Day. That's the plan. And get lots of snow and sledding in.
Yeah,
Eat
yeah,
lots of children. That's the
yeah.
plan.
And I think that's the part of Christmas, isn't it? Is to bring out that little inner child and just let it go for this kind of period if you can. Says she with this thing on it.
It's
Says she
true
with
though.
this thing on.
You're totally
Yeah.
right though. I mean, Ben becomes a complete child in the snow. It's lovely. It's
Oh.
nice.
So it's lovely. You've got a little song set up for us. Rose, also, I've been having singing lessons, people. I'm going to be singing like an angel one day. I know. I just know it's
Well,
in there. So if you ever want singing lessons, she does singing lessons, guitar lessons, only Rose. But I've been doing singing. I have to say, I'm going to be completely honest. I came away from the first one, and some of you will understand this when you've got a radio, you've got songs on your car, and I sing along to my songs. It was such a difference. Honestly, it was as if this whole place here had expanded out. She taught me that I don't sing from here, do you? You sing from behind here
yeah.
and really from the belly and this incredible tube. So instead of it sounding, from here, it was just a different sound, folks. Honestly, it was a different tone. It was quite angelic, I have to say. It is a different tone of vibration, and it felt really good. And really, if you want to clear your throat chakra, which many of us have been, told not to speak our truth through not just this lifetime, many lifetimes. We've been kind of pushed down to who we truly are. If you want to clear that, my God, singing, and I suppose Rose helped me here, but I suppose you'd encourage people to sing along at Christmas, isn't it?
Oh,
Just sing
absolutely.
along.
I think so many people think, oh, I can't sing, I won't sing along, I'll just listen to the choir. It's like, I'll just join in. What's the worst that could happen? Especially if there's like 10 other voices. What is the worst that could happen? So you might sing it slightly out. It doesn't matter. It's about the feeling. It's all
Yeah.
about the feeling it gives you.
Yeah, and so often, like I say, I'm the same. I thought I was tone deaf, honestly, folks. But yeah, no, I think it's one of the best things I've done. 2022 is definitely been one of those for me where I've let go of those beliefs that I can't do. So one was yoga, one was cold water swimming, and definitely another one was singing. I've never thought I could ever sing in my life. Oh, and art as well. I did obviously I've even sold pieces of art. So yeah, and actually the intro to this, the YouTube, I did on my iPad. So I kind of worked with Spirit. Do you know what? And if you ask me to reproduce it, I have no idea how I did it. So, but it's not bad, is it? I don't know if you've heard my little intro. That's me doing a little bit of a fiddle
Really
with
good.
music. So yeah, I think music has and sound is a huge thing in our lives to work with. So really, anybody that says no, I don't open my mouth, just give it a go. Give it a go. Over
That's
to Rose.
lovely. I'll just have a sip a minute. Hang on, let's just warm it up. This is my top tip if you feel like, oh, I can't sing at all. Have a nice cup of tea. Not necessarily something with dairy in it, because that'll make you a bit cloggy, but just a
Right.
nice green tea. Any tea will sort you out because it just warms the throat and it's good for you. Win-win.
Brilliant.
I thought we'll just have a little go at Winter Wonderland. Let's bring that a little bit closer. There we go. Hear that all right?
Yep, it sounds perfect.
All right, here we go then. Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away is the bluebird, here to stay is a new bird. He's singing our song as we go along, walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman, then pretend that he is Parson Brown. He'll say, are you married? We'll say, no, man, but you can do the job when you're in town. Later on, we'll conspire as we dream by the fire to face unafraid the plans that we made, walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he's a circus clown. We'll have lots of fun with Mr. Snowman until the other kiddies knock him down. When it snows, ain't it thrilling, though your nose gets a chillin'. We'll frolic and play the Eskimo way, walking in a winter wonderland. Walking in a winter wonderland. Walking in a winter wonderland. Walking in a winter wonderland.
Wow.
Ah.
Beautiful. And I hope everybody who's watched that has really wanted to sing along. I didn't dare open my mouth and spoil it, I tell you.
Watch it back and have a
Wow,
sip.
I kind of mimed it. Wow, that was amazing. So thank you so much. Is there anything you want to? I know you've lost your dad, and Christmases are not the same as they were, since he obviously passed away. But anything you want to say to give a last word to anybody out there at Christmas?
Well, I know it's hard for a lot of people, especially when you've lost people. But what I like to do, I just think of all, because my dad was full of life, and at Christmas he used to put the wrapping paper on his head. It was hilarious. So I just try and think of that, and I try and keep those traditions alive. So I'll put the wrapping paper on my head. I'll wear my nan's apron,
Oh
and
my
I'll just
God.
remember them. That's the main thing. Just remember them and think of all those good times. Maybe watch some old home videos, keep the spirit alive, keep them with you. And
Yeah.
maybe watch them up at Christmas Carol or It's a Wonderful Life. For
Yeah.
me, they're on par. They're so brilliant for making you feel like, Oh,
Yeah,
it's all right. They're
the
just
Christmas
brilliant
Carol
films.
was lovely. Yeah.
It
Yeah, we
is,
were
isn't
talking about films on one of the other YouTubes. What was the favourite one? I did share that I used to make my children sit and watch Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
it?
The
Ben
poor
always tells me that.
one each side, you will sit.
Brilliant. I love that.
I'm going to love and leave you on that note. So thank you everybody for watching and supporting this channel. Don't forget on Sunday evenings session that's going out, there will be a chance to win a prize. I think I've got 3 or 4 prizes now that people we're giving away. So if you want one of those prizes, listen in on Sunday evening. Namaste and lots of love to you, Rose.
Thank you.